Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Holy time
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Oh everybody
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So I was thinking about today's class. So it's actually the last class, I hope this year. Not well. If I'm planning go here again in December. So anyway, but this visit is last class. So maybe I will give short lecture and then we can discuss a little bit. So I would like to give a little bit more time for questions. Questions doesn't have to be connected with this class. So if you got anything, whatever in your mind, you can ask and I will try answer it. Okay, so we will continue with Bhagavad Gita as this. And with texts beginning from text 13. Let's do it. Oh, first. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. Idam madhya maya labdham imam prapse manoratham idam asti idam api me bhavishyati punardhanam asau maya hata shatrur hanishye cha paranapi ishvaroham aham bhogi siddham balavat Oh, Joe. Adyo vijanavanasmi konyo sadrisho maya yakshe dasyami modishya Ityagyana vimohitaha. Okay, so translation. The demoniac person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him. And my other enemy will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices, I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. Aneka chitta vibhranta mohajala samavrita prasakta kama bhogeshu patanti narakeshu chau. Translation. Thus perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusions, one becomes too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and falls down into hell. Finito. Text 17. Atma sambhavita stabdha dhanamana madanvita yajante nama yagyaste dambhena vidhipurvakam. Self-complacent and always impudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige, they sometimes perform sacrifices and name only without following any rules or regulations. 18. Ahankaram balam darpam kamam krodham cha samshritaha mam atma para deheshu pradvishanto bhayasukyakaha. Translation. Bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demon becomes envious of the Supreme Personality Godhead, who is situated in his own body and in the bodies of others, and blasphemes against the real religion. 19. Tannaham dashata krudan samsareshu naradhaman kshipam jasram ashubhan asurishveva yonishu. Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, are cast by me into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. 20. Asurim yonin apanna mudha janmani janmani mam aprapyaiva kaunteya tatoyantyatamam gatim. Attaining repeated birth amongst the species of demoniac life, such persons can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. 21. Trividham narakasyedam dvaram na shanamatmanaha kama krodhas tata lobhas tasmad etatrayam tyajet. There are 3 gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. 22. Etar vimukta kaunteya tamodvarais tribhir naraha acharyatyat manashreyas tatoyati param gatim. The man who has escaped these 3 gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. 23. Yashastra vidhim utsrijya vartate kamakarataha nasa siddhim avapnoti nasukam na param gatim. But he who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. And the last text. Tasmat shastram pramanam te karya vyavastitau gyatva shastra vidhanoktam karma kartum iharhasi. Translation. One should understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. Okay. Om Jnana-timirandhasya Gyananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya-manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shilcha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radhakanta Namostute Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Satadevi Pranamami Haripriya Panchakalpa Tarabhascha Kripa Sandhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu. I'm going to start with text 18. Yeah. Bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demon becomes envious of the Supreme Personality Godhead, who is situated in his own body and in the bodies of others, and blasphemes against the real religion. Purport: the demoniac person, being always against God's supremacy, does not like to believe in the scriptures. He is envious of both the scriptures and of the existence of the Supreme Personality Godhead. This is caused by his so-called prestige and his accumulation of wealth and strength. He does not know that the perfect life is a preparation for the next life. I just choose this first part because we can say that to some extent we can also feel that it is about us, right? Sometimes we are bewildered by false ego, strength, pride. Oh, I'm very proud because, for example, we got different situation. We can be proud. Oh, I'm devotee, right? I'm a big devotee. Come on. That's really bad. Yeah, like I mentioned many times that it is good to think that we are not devotees, but we are trying to be. Maybe in the future I become devotee, But now I'm trying my best, but to consider me as a devotee, and for example, big devotee, what's that? It's just illusion, pride. So strength, I got power. We are thinking also we have power because we are not 100% aware how Maya is strong. So we are thinking that can someone find one text, or it is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Give me a few seconds. Okay, let's try. Let's try it. One moment. Okay. So here it is. Okay. So if we think that I can make it by myself, back to spiritual world, that's illusion. We need help. And Maya is very strong. So what we need to do is surrender to Krishna fully. And fully surrender to Krishna means that you are not thinking that you are powerful. You are thinking, I have no any power. I'm very weak, very, very weak. So that this thinking is very, very nice. It's very helpful. Because then we can recite this verse. Kamadinam katina katidha palita durnideshas tejsham jatamayina karnanatrapano pashanti utsrijyaitan atayadupate sampratam labdha buddhis tvam ayata sharanam abhayam mam nyukshva swatmatasye. So translation is, O my Lord, there is there is no limit to the unwanted orders of lusty desires. Although I have rendered them so much service, they have not shown any mercy to me. I have not been ashamed to serve them, nor have I even desired to give them up. O my Lord, O head of the Yadu dynasty, recently, however, my intelligence has been awakened, and now I am giving them up. Due to transcendental intelligence, I now refuse to obey the unwanted orders of these desires, and I now come to you to surrender myself at your fearless lotus feet. Kindly engage me in your personal service and save me. So this is a beautiful verse, and it is about understanding that we are very weak. We were surrendered to our lusty desires, But this is the point when the soul realizes these things. Enough. It was enough. It was enough. Now, what I'm doing, I will not be proud, lusty, angry, also on false ego, right? I'm surrendered. I'm surrendered soul. I'm a servant of Krishna, eternal servant of Krishna, and let me do it in this way. Very nice verse. Yeah. So we have to reach this point. Otherwise, we will be a part of this demoniac persons, demoniac mentality. We are not demoniac persons. We are trying to be devotee, we are following, but still some demoniac tendencies, impurities are inside us. Therefore I choose this part. Okay. And next text what I choose was 21. Trividham narakasyedam. Right? So Trividham, three kinds of narakasya, hellish. Idam, this, dvaram, gate. So Trividham narakasyedam dvaram nashanam atmanah kama krodhas tata lobhas. So tasmat etatram tyajad. There are three gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. Atmaha means killer of the soul, right? Atmaha. Purport, short. The beginning of demoniac life is described herein. One tries to satisfy his lust, and when he cannot, anger and greed arise. A sane man who does not want to glide down to the species of demoniac life must try to give up these three enemies, which can kill the self to such an extent that there will be no possibility of liberation from this material entanglement. So, lust, anger, greed. The next text is very important translation. The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Purport. One should be very careful of these three enemies to human life: lust, anger, and greed. The more a person is freed from lust, anger, and greed, the more his existence becomes pure. Right? If we are lusty, we can feel it. Oh, I'm not pure. I'm not pure. We can feel it immediately. So this is internal purity. We have to keep this internal purity. It's difficult. I'm not saying that it is easy. It's very difficult. It's most difficult. But we have to do it. Otherwise, we will be Atmaha, killer of the soul. We will take birth again here, all these crazy things again and again. Continue purport. Then he can follow the rules and regulations enjoined in the Vedic literature. Follow if we are lusty, if we are angry. I don't want to follow. I don't care. Well, why you are angry? Why? What is that verse 262? Huh? Dhyata visham pumsa sangas teshu pajayate sangat sanjate kama krodha bhijayate. So we are looking for nice things, then we are meditating, right, upon them, then we are greedy, and then we are angry. 262. And then gradually we lose intelligence completely, and then we are all again material platform, like animal. So, by following the regulative principles of human life, one gradually raises himself to the platform of spiritual realization. Gradually. This is gradual process. Step by step. If one is so fortunate, by such practice, to rise to the platform of Krishna consciousness, the success is guaranteed for him. In the Vedic literature, the ways of action and reaction are prescribed to enable one to come to the stage of purification. The whole method is based on giving up lust, greed, and anger. By cultivating knowledge of this process, one can be elevated to the highest position of self-realization. This self-realization is perfected in devotional service. In that devotional service, the liberation of the conditioned soul is guaranteed. Therefore, according to the Vedic system, they are instituted the four orders of life and the four statuses of life, called the caste system and the spiritual order system. There are different rules and regulations for different castes or divisions of society, and if a person is able to follow them, he will be automatically raised to the highest platform of spiritual realization. Then he can have liberation without a doubt. And last one, translation of 23. But he who discards spiritual injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. So I will just read a few sentences from the purport. As described before, the Shastra Vidhim, or the direction of the Shastra, is given to the different castes and orders of human society. Everyone is expected to follow these rules and regulations. Now, if one does not follow them and acts whimsically according to his lust, greed, and desire, then he never will be perfect in his life. In other words, a man may theoretically know all these things, but if he does not apply them in his own life, then he is to be known as the lowest of mankind. I will stop here. So just basically, we are still we may think that let me find some different way, some different process, or let me adjust it a little bit, and we are still moving from one side to another side, but we need to understand that everything is already given to us by Srila Prabhupada. We don't have to speculate, we don't have to try to find another things, another path, this, that, thoughts, ideas. No. This is just mind. Mind is not satisfied because now regulations, you must do this, then you can attain perfection. But this is too much. This is too much for our mind. Sometimes we are okay, enjoying things, but many times, no. We are, we want to escape from that, from that limited, how to say, path, right? We want to escape. But that's natural for conditioned soul. At least we have to know that that's nonsense. These ideas are nonsense. This is like a disease. We cannot think in the way that this idea is very good. It's very good actually. Yeah. No. And we can actually feel it in our heart. That we are fighting in our heart. We are fighting always. Every second we are fighting in our heart. To surrender to Krishna or no. Yes or no. Prasadam, yes. This, no. So we got tendency to very easily follow something, but then we got tendency also to not follow something. So we are fighting, and therefore the progress is not that fast. Because before I was speaking about interruption. I mentioned that ghee process. If you turn the flame off, again, batteries hard again. So it's like that. It's simple. So we have to just accept it in our heart. Okay. First, accept it. That's fine. That's a very good step. That you understood that all your ideas is just Maya's tricks. Okay, so first step is just, okay, I understood. Okay, fine. And then, like it was mentioned here, we have to apply our knowledge. So jnana, we are receiving jnana through parampara, and then apply it. So, but first we have to accept it. Yeah. Why I'm stressing on this point? Because it looks like that we understood, we accepted, but maybe not. To accept it is actually maturity. It's a very high level to understand. Okay. Like in that verse, kamadinam katina katida donideshas, etc. So now I understood. Okay, I'm very weak. This process is right process, best for me. Okay, and please, Krishna, help me. Right, I'm surrendering to you. Please save me. I have no power to overcome your Daivesha Gunamaya, etc. Right? So we have no power to overcome this illusory energy. Zero power. Looks like that we can somehow. No. Zero power. So we have to understand. And then, so first accept. Okay, this process is best. No doubts. And then fight with Maya's, tricks and be successful. Maya will always trying to test us while we are on this planet, in this material world, in this life, in this body. Always. It's not like you are 50 years in the movement and Maya is not doing some things on you. No. It's not like that. Maya is even stronger. And why? Because you are very mature. She cannot come like, eat meat. Come on. She is not like that. She's looking for our weak points. And when we are doing progress, we got this very, very subtle, very deep, very deep-rooted anarthas inside. On the beginning, we don't even know. We are not aware of them. We are thinking, I will just do 2 more things and I'm saved. But you do 3 more things and then you make progress and you can see 230 things more. Oh boy, this is too much. Why? So sometimes devotees are thinking that I'm long time here and it is even worse, right? No, it's purificatory process. That you are able to see more things in your heart. So this is progress actually. This is progress. And pure devotee, he feels that, oh boy, my heart is just garbage, It's too much. So he's humble, he's meek, he's surrendered, he's submissive, everything. He's praying like crazy, always chanting Hare Krishna. Respecting others, always, right? Because he see, oh, who am I actually? These devotees are so nice. They are so nice. And who am I? I'm just, I don't know, pretender, rascal, I'm thinking I'm devotee. Nah. So this is good situation that we are very, how to say, it is not like a bad feeling in one sense, because we are in Krishna consciousness. This is Krishna consciousness. I'm not a devotee. I'm trying to serve devotees, and they are serving another devotees. So I'm just trying, to do something for Krishna, for these nice Vaishnavas, right? And then, when we are humble, we can chant very nicely. But opposite, when we are thinking, who you are, why you are telling me this, why should I follow this, why should I follow you? We are not happy. This is not progress. So, what I wanted to say on this lecture, that just try to just accept what we have, don't create anything, and just follow. This is actually everything. It is not some very special secret what we should do, what needs to be done. We all know what needs to be done. We all know. So just, many times devotees are saying, just chant Hare Krishna, follow for regulative principles, No, but still our tendency, but yes, but I want to do something else, What else?